David F&B Railroad here, this time for update number 14. In this update, I'm going to show you how I've been making my trees. My trees are basically made of natural material and furnace filter and Woodland Scenics coarse foam. So without talking too much more or sitting here watching trains, let's get into this. So here I'm going to make a tree out of these two pieces. So first I got to try and blend them together. Now to make the joint a little stronger, we're going to use some wood glue. And then I have some drift blend. That I'm going to put right over the joint to blend it all in. So that's what that's looking like. And it's going to make for an interesting armature. So I'll let this dry, and then we can go on to making the rest of the tree. So now we have the armature glued together. What I do is I take this blue filter material, bought it at Lowe's I believe, and I go through and peel it apart. Once I peel it apart, I paint it brown, and this is what I end up with, is this dark brown. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peel apart some of this to go onto my armature. So I take it apart and I just rip it, pull it, thin it out, make it, it's going to end up being basically my branches that my foliage sits on. And if it's too big, just pull it apart, make what you want out of it. And then I'll take some Eileen's tacky glue, glue that to the armature. Keep going. Another thing I'll do while I'm doing this is I may pull out a small little piece and make like a circle out of it. Clip it in here and I'll stick it down a little bit lower. simulate smaller branches. And one more piece. And we'll let all that dry. And we should be able to come up with a decent tree when we're done. So the next step for our tree is to put on some ground cover. And I'm going to use coarse turf wooden scenics medium green and hairspray. Good old hairspray. If there's anything left in this can. Now what I'm going to do is cut off any straggling hairs that I don't like. And now the last thing I'll do to this tree is I'm going to add some fall orange. Not a lot of it because I'm modeling early fall. So we don't want a lot on here, but we're going to add some. Just as if it was just starting to turn colors. That should be pretty good. Give it another hairspray shot. Lock everybody in place. Let that dry. So now we got that tree built. I think I know where I want to put it. So here's our tree. And I think right here in the middle of this would look good. Doing something like that. And then push it up the hill a little more. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that tree. And right there. That looks pretty good. Nice and airy. So that's our tree. And take you off the tripod. So these are our trees, the one we just made, and all of these that are up on the ridge line. I have another one down here, and as we pull back we have another one here, 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 and here. So there's our new tree. Let's watch this cold drag work its way past our new tree. Okay, everybody, you saw how I built my trees, fairly inexpensive, twigs from out in the yard, furnace filter painted brown, and then coarse foam put on top for the green. And then if you want, you can add anything to it, make it look however you want. I believe with this you could even take the furnace filter and droop it downwards more to make more like a weeping willows type tree if you wanted. I just thought it was a fairly simple way, and I figured I'd show you how I've been making my trees recently. I think they've been coming out very realistic looking, and I think that everyone will appreciate the way they are made. Pretty simple. I think you'll like them, and I appreciate everybody who's been watching my videos, who has left a comment, who's given me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, share it with your friends, and as I say, keep on modeling.